Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, the Managing Director of the African Development Bank, is calling on African leaders to put an end to exchange of Africa's resources used to further industrialization of the country's creditors. Speaking in an exclusive interview with the association pressed in Lagos, he said, "They are just bad first and foremost because you can't price the assets properly. If you have minerals or oil under the ground, how do you come up with a price of long-term contracts? It's a change." Dr. Adesina believed that loans of such nature are of disadvantage to the borrower, as the lenders in most cases have upper than hand when it comes to the negotiation of terms. He added that the power imbalance in such negotiation, coupled with the lack of transparency, creates fertile ground for exploitation and corruption. These are the reasons I say Africa should put an end to natural resources-based loans. Since the 20s, more than 11 African countries have taken external loans with billions of dollars secured with their natural resources. On top of these external creditors is China. Linking further revenue from natural resources export to loan pay down is often touted as a way for recipients to get financing for infrastructure projects and for lenders to reduce the risk of not getting the loan back. Burkina Faso built gold refinery plant in Burkina Faso with the cooperation of Russia. This means is to stop exporting minerals as a raw material with exchange of papers. So after finishing this project, Burkina Faso will start exporting final product, not as raw material. What the president of African Development Bank, Dr. Adesina, speaking is true. Now African leaders must stop exchange natural resources and papers. I support him with 100% that Africa, we export our jobs, we export our industries, we export each and everything that can make us to be developed. So we export it and we take money to solve our problem. Let us ask ourselves, when did we start borrowing this money? And till today, we're still poor. If these monies we borrow can solve our problem, our challenges, why still till today we don't have what we want in Africa? Still we have poor infrastructures. We don't have enough hospitals. We don't have enough doctors. Even our leaders, once they're sick, they travel abroad the continent to get treatment. So Dr. Adesina speaking here is that Africa, let us use our natural resources to build the Africa we want, to build the Africa that we wish to have in the future generation. With the current generation, we have this role to make this Africa we want by starting right now. So his advice to the African leaders and in all African countries, let's stop exporting our raw material in exchange with papers. In the name of building Africa we want, no one can come from abroad the continent or from Western, wherever, can come here in Africa and tell us this method will help you to build the Africa you want. Instead of we Africans. So we have a role to build with our own hands, with our own efforts, with our own natural resources to build the Africa we want. The time to build the Africa we want, the Africa is now. Let us stop exporting this raw material. And I see in many countries now they have a high speed of exporting this coal. The one who told us Africa we have to shift and join this green energy are those who are extracting and exporting our coal. So Africa, let's open our minds now. The time is now that we can build the Africa we want to. Let us start digging the foundation of building the Africa we want now. Thanks for watching. Please, your thought in the comment section is very, very important. So that's why that can make us to get a new thing from you, what you think, and each and everything can share their thought. Thanks for watching. This is Facts About Africa, the African channel where we share thought and changing negative narrative of Mother Africa.